tonight believing we could win, and I thought that was significant. Both times we lost to them earlier in the year, we felt like we were right there with a chance to make some plays. So I'm proud of my guys for fighting through a first half where we couldn't make a shot and struggled a little bit to find some rhythm. And then, Gavin Hawkins, Jay made some huge shots. And obviously, eventually Aston gets going if you've watched him enough. He's going to get going and made a couple huge ones. Proud of our guys. I told Nolan Ebel and Krishan Orange, there's not a program or two young men I respect more than them. Krishan Orange and Nolan Ebel are two of my, I've been around this league for 30 years, they're two of my favorite opponent players. They are winners. And they've been winners since the day they got here. Just two guys I respect the daylights out of, and obviously it probably goes without saying my level of respect for Gray. Big win for us.
Jay, you were key in the first half. Talk a little bit about what you did to get things going and keep things flowing for your team.
Well, yesterday in shoot-around, I was having a bad day, and JP, our assistant coach, he just came up to me and he was like, "Be shot ready, you got it, you gonna knock it down." And before the game today, he told me and Spence, he was like, "You guys are gonna get shots, knock them down," and that's exactly what I did. I had confidence, my teammates found me, and they just kept falling.
What was the difference in the second half with the shooting? Was it the shots you were getting, the way you were getting them? What was the difference?
Yeah, I felt like we had decent shots in the first half. I think we had some, Gavin Hawkins knocking down his first one. Gavin's played here, hasn't played since, and played here again. He's got a matchup here for him that he can play, and he can make shots. It's just a matter of having a defensive matchup for him, which North Central and Hanover and some of those teams simply don't present for us. But Augie does. So I thought having some guys besides Aston hit some shots were big. I thought, Ye's big three at the top of the key was big. I mean, we just settled down and made shots. I mean, I don't know that there's anything magic about it. We felt like we were going to get looks. I thought Aston did a good job of giving some up to get other guys shots. I thought that was significant.
Aston, talk about your performance in the second half. It took a little while to get going, but you got momentum and got through.
Yeah, like Coach said, I thought that I got good looks and we got good looks as a whole in the first half and just weren't hitting them. And then fortunately, again, in the second half, just got similar shots and got them to go down and then got a little bit of a rhythm going and was able to kind of close it out. But definitely helped to see shots like Jay's and LA and Gav step up and hit shots that kind of loosened me up a little bit, I think, and made me feel a little more confident to hit those shots.
Let me say something about Aston too. Everybody talks about him. There's two things about A that I love that you can't coach. One, he's the hardest working kid I've ever coached. The reason he makes shots in games, I've never had a guy take more shots out of practice than he has. And two, he believes the next one's going in. So it does not matter to him how many he's missed. He's going to take the next one. And that's a tough thing to get a kid mentally to do. Aston forgets very quickly what the last one did. And so we just keep going back to him. And eventually, most nights he finds it, and he did again tonight. But that's a lot of work in what you watch tonight. Aston puts in a lot of time.
Coach, I know you want to take a minute to enjoy this, but can you start thinking about tomorrow a little bit?
Oh yeah. I told our team that, we've joked several years ago we won here and I ended up in the pool. Since then, our team has joked about wanting to put me back in the pool. And I just said, as soon as we got in there, I'm like, listen, it's big for us because of who the opponent was. And there's obviously a CCIW rivalry or tension there. But I told our team we didn't come here to just beat Augustana. This was a two-game road trip. So Marietta's great. We're going to have our hands full. I can't do two things at once, so I didn't pay any attention to that first game. Hopefully my assistants did. I don't have anything to tell you about Marietta other than you made a lot of shots. I know that. But I want to win two games here. So I settled us down pretty quickly. We are not in celebration mode. We are going to get back to the hotel. We're going to get rest. We're going to prepare for Marietta and try to get to the Final Four just like they're going to prepare for us.
If you win tomorrow, you getting back in the pool?
If I win tomorrow, I will go in the pool. It depends on where they put us, Dave. Can you arrange something?
I got a key.
All right. Thanks, Dave.
Anyone else?